Hi, everybody. Good morning. How are you? So, what do you think about the new intro? I was just messing around yesterday, and a lot of people really like the ambiance type intros. And my friend Erie Pepperoni made the other intro that I was using for quite a while, but I kind of missed the ambiance stuff. So, I was just playing around and made that and thought I'd just throw it together and show it to you guys. And I know it may seem kind of like a weird mix to mix ambiance and foodie because those are two things that really don't go together. But consider it me just giving you guys a moment to relax and take a breath and listen to something pretty and look at something pretty before we get into all the YouTube ugliness on these mean YouTube streets. So that's why I put the ambiance stuff in there sometimes, just to give you guys a moment to take a breath, look at something pretty, hear something pretty before you got to deal with Chantal. Ew. So, what's going on this Saturday morning? Well, Chantal went live, and I have to say, this had to be one of the quickest lives she ever did. It was less than 15 minutes. Normally her lives are like 30 minutes, half an hour. Uh it wasn't long at all. It was just long enough for her to monetize it. You know, when it comes to YouTube monetization, a video or a live has to be at least 10 minutes, I think, in order for the mid-roll ads to appear. So she made it just long enough to get maybe a few ads on it. And then she said she had to go to the bathroom and she cut off the live. So since this live is really, really short, why am I reacting to it? Well, because I got a whole lot of thoughts that I want to share with all of you. And I wanted to include those thoughts in with this very short react video. So before we get into Chantal, before we get into the stuff on Twitter, I want to put my thoughts out there. Now, those of you that are part of my channel, you know that I've been reacting to Chantal for a long time. I jumped into the foodieverse right about the time that she broke up with BB and she moved into the villa with Pete. I'm not one of the OG reactors. That they've been reacting to her since the very beginning. I jumped in near the beginning, maybe close to the middle, but I was there for the entirety of Crackhead Olympics. When Chantal would stream for 10, 12, 15 hours a day, it was a lot to keep up with her. If you're someone and you watch someone's online behavior for that long, for an entire year, you're watching somebody for 10, 12 hours a day because you're watching them so much, because they're broadcasting so much of themselves, you pick up on their different behaviors and different traits and patterns of doing things. And so I have. And Chantal is someone that she does not change at all. Even after, Crackhead Olympics, she hasn't changed at all. She is the same person she was about 5 years ago. She hasn't grown up at all in her head. Now, when I was watching during Crackhead Olympics, I noticed certain things she was doing when it came to Natter. I remember all of those get ready with me streams where she would put on her makeup and put on the body spray because she liked to bathe herself in body spray due to the fact that she doesn't like showers and she thought the perfume and the body spray would cover up BO. She would basically be moping around her house until she got that phone call from Natter, and then suddenly she'd jump right up and go see him. I also do remember very vividly, very clearly, how when she really got wrapped around Natter, she just got so wrapped around him that she would be up and out of the house and we wouldn't hear from her for days. So why am I bringing all that up right now? Well, there's a reason. And the reason is the more things change, the more they stay the same. Chantal's back in Canada. And who else is in Canada? That's right. Natter. And who is the person that Chantal was completely obsessed with, more so than Salah? Natter. Who was the one that she wanted the most but couldn't have? He didn't want to be with her. He didn't want to live with her. He knew that she was a tsunami of trouble. And he would touch on the tsunami just enough to get that paycheck, but not enough to live with it because he knew better. Natter. I have been saying, and other people have said too, that she may like the way that Salah looks, but she's always wanted to be with Natter. And the heart wants what it wants. You know, she settled for Salah because Natter rejected her. Natter was with Didi. Didi has a condo. He's not stupid. He's going to stay in a place where he basically gets free housing. He's not going to leave that security behind for someone like Chantal, that she's very unstable and she doesn't have a home of her own. So they did their back and forth. Chantal's in Canada. And you would think after missing a week of work, which is very expensive, and she missed it because she got the strike, that she would hit the ground running and do whatever it is she could do to make the money back. Well, she's not been doing that. She's been effing off. And if you want my thoughts on that, I think that since she's been back in Canada, she's been talking to Natter. She's been spending time around Natter. Natter was the person she got all of her party favors from. I've heard through the grapevine that Natter's been popping up with some very expensive groceries. And we do remember who bought those groceries for him more than once. So I think she's spending time around Natter. And isn't it also interesting for those that were there during Crackhead Olympics, there was a definite pattern to Chantal spending time around Natter. Right about the time of payday, he'd call her over and keep her there until she got paid. And then he got his cut. And then they party for a couple of days. And then he would blow her off and send her home. So Chantal's in Canada. She doesn't know how to be alone and deal with being alone very well. Yeah, I think she's hanging around Natter. And this short live stream that she did, it kind of pointed in the same direction as some of the same patterns that I've seen from her. But we'll get into that. Before that, though, let's get into the Twitter stuff. Let's really get into it. There's not much, but there's some good stuff. So let's just roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, courtesy of the Bird app and all the lovely people on it, sharing their lovely tweets and posting their opinions. Full credit to each and every one of them. Okay, so where are we starting first? How about here? This is something cool. I just had to share it with you guys. Nature is amazing, saying, have you ever seen a crocodile making arcade game noises? So for those who've never heard a baby crocodile, y'all listen. You know, I grew up in the 80s. That sound the baby crocodile just made, you know what it sounds like to me? Anybody remember the old arcade game Galaga? I love that game. I loved it. It sounds like it was used in that game. But baby crocodiles, they make it sound like lasers. Baby crocodiles are cute until they get big and then they snap your foot off. Okay, Yup says, might want to listen to this knowledgeable person, Foodie. Kuwait isn't as safe as you think, but do you even care about that? So this is from a person commenting. Her name is Miss Lemon 42, saying, Chantal Habibi, I am a Marine Corps veteran and a social studies teacher. I want you to know how quickly this situation can go sideways. I understand that you may feel Kuwait isn't directly involved, but things change and they aren't exactly neutral. Kuwait's relationship with the U.S. and proximity to the conflict may pull it in. Already they're allowing U.S. planes access to airspace, which isn't going unnoticed by Iran. I'm sorry, am I saying it wrong? Is it Iran? I don't want to say it wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. The desire for Sunni Muslims to try to de-escalate the situation may pull them into a war with, is it Shia Muslims? The whole thing has the potential to explode. I wish for you to would use your citizenship status to help Salah and his family get to Canada for safety, please. Also, please accept my messages on TikTok. So let me just say up front, I don't know who this person is. I'm just reading a comment. And war is a horrible thing. Lives are always lost. Lives are always affected. But this person who is in the military, they're telling Chantal, don't be fooled. It's Kuwait is really not the safe zone that you think it is. But this whole suggestion about Chantal should bring Salah and his family over, that's really not her responsibility. Like, I feel badly for anybody that might be near a war zone or caught in a war zone, but expecting one woman to bring over an entire family, that's a lot to ask. Even if Chantal wanted to, she doesn't have the money to do that. If she could bring Salah back to Canada, she would have done it by now. Or not. Maybe she wouldn't have because she's deathly afraid of what he'll do when he gets there. Like all the cheating and spending time with other women. If she brought Salah to Canada, that would mean she wouldn't have to spend thousands for the tourist visa and the travel expenses. But there's some input from somebody who was part of the Marine Corps. Okay, this is from Why You Should Have a Cat, saying this is the most cat thing I've ever seen. This is so cat-like behavior. Watch. This is so cat right here. This is Booger. I mean, she doesn't hiss at me like that, but she'll sit there and, Mama, hold me. And so I'll start holding her and I'll gently pet her and scritch her behind the ears. Next thing you know, I'm getting love bites. Cats are a law all unto themselves, and they justify it to no one. I can confirm this as a cat mama. Yup Yup says, is this true, Foodie? Did you adopt a kitten from a shelter and then return it the next day because it was too much work? Unreal. So this looks like it came from the farms. Somebody posted it. I can't give them proper credit. There's no name. Saying, speaking of cats, Septa 7's latest deep dive included something that I did not know about. When she just had BBJ, she decided she wanted a kitten, so she adopted one. Then she said she had forgotten how much work they were, so she returned it to the shelter. She had regrets the next day and asked the shelter if she could have it back. They didn't give it to her, obviously, so she adopted Sam. That's so sad for the kitten. But at the same time, I really hope that kitten, after Chantal took it back, found a proper home. Knowing what we know now about Chantal and how she treats her pets, that kitten actually dodged a bullet. Had Chantal kept the kitten, it probably would have been as neglected as Sam and BBJ were. So I'm praying that kitten got adopted out to someone who gave it the care and the love and the shelter that it deserved. Because Chantal has proved 4 times over that she's not good for animals. She can't take care of herself. She can't take care of another living life next to her. Mrs. Flupa Booty says, wow, such a solid marriage that he can't leave without her reacting like that. He probably needed to take a leak. Fondue Pondu says, Foodie Beauty, I noticed Salah disappeared in chat and she started getting upset. Also, someone asked if she saw Salah's video, him writing her name in the sand, and she started worrying. She quickly ended the stream. I think they are arguing. I don't know why that would upset her. Him writing her name in the sand, like, wouldn't that be kind of a romantic thing? Why would that upset her? But let's watch the clip regardless.
Hey, where did you go?
That's the insecure, jealous freak in her. Babe, where did you go? Oh my God, where'd you go? I'm getting flashbacks to another video she did where she said that if Salah leaves the house, he's got to have his phone on and FaceTime her every 2 minutes. I'm getting shades of that right now. Babe, where did you go? Why aren't you moderating? I don't see you posting every 2 minutes? People have to go take a leak sometimes, Chantal, or go to the kitchen and get a glass of water. But that such a solid, happy marriage after 2 years that if he's not posting in chat every few seconds, she freaks out. She absolutely freaks out. Chantal, listen, you can call whatever's going on with you and Salah whatever you want. But as a twice married, twice divorced woman, I got married for real, had the ring on my finger for real. A relationship, marriage or not, if there's no trust, there's no love. Do you understand me? If you don't trust the person, they don't trust you, what's the point? What are you trying to prove? If there's no trust, there's no reason to be around that person. You're just making yourself crazy for no random reason. You don't trust, you say you love him, then why don't you trust him? Why are you so scared? Why are you so insecure? Why bother being around a person you don't trust? I just don't get it. Okay, your adjustication says, so as of today, the VIPs are not allowed to ask her about the following: her marriage, her diabetes, her mental health, her drug use, her food, her family, her past, her future, her present. That's pretty much everything. What can the VIPs talk about? She took all of that stuff off the table. Fondue Pondu also says, look at the comic book store being 7 minutes from the restaurant. And even funnier, the green store is right across the street from the comic shop. The Muslima perfect wife can Uber pizza around, but if Salah had a female friend in the T-Mobile, World War III would pop off. Let's look at the pictures. We love our pictures. So look at that. Look at that. There's the green door. That's the place they went to allegedly for lunch. What else we got? Oh. You know what? Chantal knows where all the green shops are. And there's, what is that? That's the store he likes to go to. So she's been hanging out with Pete for some random reason. I think she wants something out of Pete. Maybe she's getting money out of him. I mean, she has been broke, and Pete is her human doormat. Every time she comes back home from Kuwait and she's broke, she goes to him and she wipes her feet on him. And in the past, Chantal has gotten money from Pete. Even while she was with Bibi, she was still getting money from Pete. He's blind to how awful she is. He just keeps giving her stuff. She gets what she wants from Pete, and then she takes off and she's with another man. Maybe one day he might wake up. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, another one from your adjustication saying, this is an old clip of Chantal back when she was at the villa, saying this is her bragging that her newest man, a gigolo, was traveling 3 hours to visit her because her kitty is good. The man's voice that you hear is her ex-fiance, Pete. Yeah, on occasion, Pete would basically drag her for filth And this is one such time. Let's listen.
Must be good.
Now, you know what? First of all, if you're calling this man a gigolo, that means you're paying him. If your kitty was just that good, why are you paying him to be intimate with you? Girlfriend, if your kitty is good, he'd want it for free. The fact that you have to pay him to do something with it means it ain't that good. It ain't top quality. It ain't top shelf. You're having to pay someone to touch it or do something with it. Okay? But you've always had to pay men to do things with you. So how good is it really? If you got to pay for men to touch you.
To come 3 hours to see me?
Sounds desperate to me.
Oh, you know what, Pete? I will never understand the dynamic between you and Chantal, why you put up with her crap, but sometimes you do come shining through and basically just give her a little reality check. I love it.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't go 3 hours for
Any chick?
a one night thing.
Yeah, well, knowing Chantal, she probably approached that man and said, hey, I'll throw you a few $100, $500, whatever. So he was willing to drive the 3 hours to get it done. You know, money motivated. All right, we're done with all the Twitter stuff. Let's get out of here and go on to her very short live. Let's just do that. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do this. Okay. It's going to be really, really short, guys. It's going to be one of the shorter reacts that I do. Chantal ended the live saying she was going to go off and go pee. I don't know why she didn't do that before the start of the live, but here's how I feel about that. Lately, Chantal's been taking a lot of pee breaks during her lives. Oh, I got to go pee. What are you really doing, Chantal? What are you really doing? See, I remember the crackhead Olympic days back at the villa. How when you wanted to smoke something or do something, you turned the camera away. And then when you found out and figured out that people could hear what you were doing and we heard the sniffing noises, you decided to mute the stream. So what are these pee breaks really? What are you really doing? Are you taking a little break to do a little something? I don't know. We'll get into that though. We will. And here's my opinion about this live. So let's look at what we have in front of us right now. There's Foodie. It's early in the morning. You know, she's not in Kuwait, so there's not like an 8-hour time difference. It's early in the morning. Since when did Chantal get up early in the morning? She's a night owl. Why is she up so early? Does she go spend the night at Natter's? Or is she on her way over there to spend time with him? And this live is all about, let me just take a few minutes and do a live and make a little bit of money before I go spend time with Natter right before payday. She's going to get paid in a few days. And Natter has been known to keep her close right when she gets paid so that he gets a bit of money in his pocket. Even though her paycheck is probably going to suck this month, hey, if she's got a nickel in her pocket, he wants it. Same thing with Salah. They're both desperate losers, and they know she's got money, and they will hang around and swirl around waiting for her to drop that cash. So here she is up early in the morning, which is so not Foodie, doing a live stream, looking all dressed up, got her makeup on. That's something that she used to do with Natter. There's a lot of villa crackhead Olympic type behavior going on this morning.
Hold on, guys. I need my. Hi, everybody.
Oh, she's loud.
My freaking. Hi. Hey, everyone. Hold on. I just got to get something out. I forgot.
Yeah, so like you're doing a live stream. There's nobody else in the car. And her first thought when she starts up this live stream is, I got to get out my body spray. Why? There's nobody else there. You're not going anywhere yet. Body sprays, once you spritz them on, they don't linger that long. They're alcohol based, a lot of them. So within a few minutes, the smell is gone. Why put it on now? Are you preparing to go spend time with Natter? And he knows that you don't bathe. So to compensate for that, you gotta bathe yourself in the cologne and the body sprays.
Forgot to put perfume on today. Hi, everyone. What's so pretty? Not me. Thanks, Angela.
And not only are we grabbing the body mist, we're getting out the lip gloss and the lotion. Yeah, this is stuff she used to do with Natter. Like, why would you even be concerned with this during a live stream? You're acting like you got somewhere to go and you got someone to see. Do you? Who are you going to go see? Who are you going to go see, Chantal? You're not exactly busy Betty over there. Who are you going to go see? Who's up in the morning that you had to go see?
Angela, thanks, everybody. Hi, everyone. Who did I miss? Okay. Jay, Kayla, Katrina, Tiara, Ali, Energy Egg, LZ, Silly, Jade, Kitty, Kay.
And that also makes me wonder, she told us that she got $300 in Lush products recently. I wonder also if that, I know that her family gave her the gift cards, but maybe the urgency to use those gift cards at Lush so quickly was because of Natter. You know, because like I said, Natter is not going to put up with her being a stinky, disgusting mess. So like, let's do what we used to do. She used to go to Lush and spend all kinds of ridiculous money at Lush and then use the products right before she went to go see Natter.
M, Orange, Tangerine, Mars, Vanna, Angela, Enchanted Charcoal, Strive for Change, No Name. Lisa, that's not playing. Yes, I'm in Canada, Mylene. Hi, Tracy. Can you shut us homies out? Energy Egg. Hi, SUP. Mercy me.
But hold on a second. Shut up, Chantal.
Energy
Shut
Egg.
up. Shut up for a second. By the way, guys, the property that I'm on Wi-Fi, and sometimes I get the Wi-Fi signal if I'm on StreamYard. I just saw it a couple of times during this one. So if the audio ever goes out of whack for a second, that's why. Just for some reason, the Wi-Fi signal just keeps getting weird. Again, let's carry on.
And Chimera. I don't remember. Go walk around, do something in private. Damn, Stacy Lee. I am in private here. I don't like walking around on live stream.
By the way, where is this place that she's at? What is this property? Is it a park? Is it the side of a road? She keeps driving to the same location. Why can't she drive us somewhere different and park somewhere different? Is she afraid that if she drives somewhere where there might be identifying markers or trees or buildings, that people will know exactly where she's at? I'm getting real effing tired, Chantal, of seeing that background. It is so blah, and it's such a shame because Canada is beautiful. Can you not find anywhere where there are beautiful flowers and trees and forest or something? Why are you on this looks like a desolate, deserted road. Is that near the outhouse? It kind of looks like it.
So, breaking insanity cycle. Hello? No, I need... Hold on, before I put hand cream, I need hand sanitize.
Now you know something's up. Since when has Chantal ever cared about sanitizing her hands and putting lotion on? Since when has that ever started?
There's no need for me to walk on live stream right now and be huffing and buffing. There's just no need. It's just not necessary. Whoa!
Yeah, because if she goes to see Natter, she doesn't want to smell bad. So she's not going to walk, and she's not going to do anything that it would mean that she's exerting herself. You know, she's making herself pretty for Natter.
Oh, my thing is going to fall. You. I'm tired of this Kia. I'm tired of this Kia. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, everybody I missed.
Yeah, speaking of the Kia, a lot of people are noticing, Chantal, you are having more and more of a heck of a time moving around in that Kia. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm straight up looking at you right now. I'm looking, and I'm seeing the seat that you're in, the back of it. You're literally spilling out of the seat. That can't be comfortable. You are literally outgrowing the Kia. And you must have that seat pushed. I can tell by the position of the back seat, you've got that front passenger seat, driver's seat, pushed all the way to the back as much as possible so that you could have proper room for your abdomen. You're outgrowing that Kia quick. You can barely move around in it anymore.
Thank you. You like the glasses? Hand sanitizer. Chill bees. Oh yeah, hi Matt and Camilla. That's right. Hello. Hey Kate. Hey Fernanda. Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
Don't you always? Don't you always?
Of course, I appreciate and take into consideration your suggestions. There's no problem there. But yeah, I and huff and puff in peace, you know.
Hey,
Hi, babe.
it's your life. You can do what you want. You can take care of yourself or not.
Miss you more.
Basically, in a roundabout way, she just sent a message to the VIBs. Those of you that are part of my chat that you want me to get healthy, you're waiting for me to get healthy. It's not going to happen. She's not interested in exercising in any way, shape, or form. She's not interested in any kind of healthy eating. Y'all got to wake up to this. You just got to. You can't be this stupid to think that this woman is ever going to make a 360 turnaround in her life. It's just not going to happen. We are talking about somebody who's stubborn, who is defiant. Whatever you advise them to do, even in the nicest way, they want to do the opposite. She's very rebellious. She's got a lot of issues. She's got a lot of addictions and obsessions going on. For Chantal to even tackle half her issues, she would need a literal team of people that's each one they specialize in one certain thing, all gathered around her, working with her round the clock. She would need a team, each person doing a different thing for her and with her. But she's not that committed to her health. She's like, I want to do what I want. Yeah, well, do what you want, but then don't come on YouTube and complain about your lack of health or being broke. We don't care.
I win. Sarah Jean, welcome salam. Hi, Crispy Treat. Blaze, no. Hi, Christina. How are the pets, babe? Walaikum assalam. Hey, Miss Goody, Caroline. So, I have some things to do today, as usual. Oh, shoot, what time is it? Okay, at 1, I have a doctor's appointment. So, they're going to call me. It's like a virtual thing. So, yeah. Hey, Golden Girl!
You're still trying to lie to people and say you're going to your doctor, you're going to therapy, and you're not. Just drop the crap, Chantal. Why can't you just be honest and say, look, everybody, this is my channel. I'll do the content that I want to do. And what I want to do is just eat junk food and cater to the feedies and pull them off YouTube and get paid for custom content. That's what this channel is about. It's about satisfying different fetishes for different people. That's how I make my money. Why can't you be that honest? Because that's what's going on here. Stop all of the fakery.
No, it's not the weight loss doctor. The pets are missing me. Yeah, we can talk every day. Yeah, we just use we talk on Messenger, like on text or WhatsApp or video, like, you know, as usual. There's so many ways to keep in touch. Hello, Kaylee. I'm very needy that way, so.
You're needy in every way. And that's part of the problem. You're needy. You are clingy. You're toxic. You're narcissistic. You're vain. You suck all the oxygen out of every room you walk into, and you don't let anybody else breathe. And then you wonder why people run away from you. Well, they have to run away in order to breathe again. That's why. You being what you are, you drive people away from you. And then you wonder, why am I by myself? Well, it's no mystery to me.
Your cat, Julia. Thank you. She is gorgeous, eh? She's a good girl, and she miss her mum.
No, she doesn't.
Hi, Freya. I get videos.
What exactly about you would she miss? You don't clean out the litter boxes. You weren't very good about feeding them. I saw the way you held Julia. You weren't even holding her correctly. You know, you held that poor cat in such an uncomfortable, awkward position when you picked her up, like with her arms all splayed out. That makes a cat feel so insecure and vulnerable and afraid. She did not like you. You just tell yourself that, oh, she loves me. Yeah, but you didn't love her. You didn't take care of her. Did you brush out her fur? No. Were you all on top of getting her nails clipped? Nope. You didn't even take her to the vet to get fixed so she wouldn't go into heat. She's still back in Kuwait unfixed. You could have taken care of that before you came to Canada. So that poor baby is over there in Kuwait unfixed. And you've had her for how long? No excuses. But you love your pets, right? Yeah, screw you.
Of her every day, took tons of pictures. Babe, before you met me, did you ever think that you would love cats this way? I don't think so. Mylene,
Salah, you're a scumbag and you're a con artist. But if you don't take this opportunity to get away from Chantal, if she goes back to Kuwait and you're still around, I have zero sympathy for you because you've had more than one window of opportunity that you could have jumped out of. She's not in Kuwait right now. What would it take and how long would it take to pack up the villa, yourself, your belongings, the cat and Harry, and get gone and disappear into the wind? You got family, they could help you disappear. Just take care of the house stuff, get the pets, block her number, and be gone. She wouldn't know where to find you. It's not like she can go back to Kuwait and she can talk to people and find out where you're at. She wants to go back to Kuwait for you, bro. I don't know if she can. But if you don't do what you need to do to get away from her, you never will.
On the videos. Yeah, me too. It's about 8 hours time difference, SUP. Miss Julia on video cameo. Yeah, especially when there's food around, eh? Hi, Pokey Pants. Hey, Danielle. So, it's getting warm. Oh, it's such a nice day. I hope it doesn't rain. Please don't rain. It's been raining nonstop for like a week, I swear.
Chantal, please stop with the boring chit chat. Why do you come live if you have nothing interesting to say? Have you ever heard of the term quality versus quantity? That one thing or one person of quality is worth 100 things or people that are not quality. Quality matters. I know you think in terms of quantity means if I put out X amount of videos, I could put X amount of ads on the videos and make X amount of money. But if you made one quality live stream or one quality video, just that one that's quality could make so much money. And it would make so much more sense. Like if you have limited time, wouldn't it just be better to make one quality video that is banging versus spending more time making trash videos and trash live streams that really nobody gives a crap about? You come on and you have nothing to talk about. There's no topics of interest. That's why the reaction channels, some of them are going to other people. We're researching other people. Interesting people, dramatic people, other locales, sometimes even horror cows. We're looking in different directions besides you. You're not interesting anymore. You're not. And if I didn't know any better, I would swear that maybe in the background, you're trying to configure things to where the attention is off of you because you don't want this anymore. You make your income off of YouTube, but you're purposely configuring things to where people stop watching your content. And I don't understand that if your income is YouTube and you don't have a side hustle, unless you do, unless you've got enough FOODIE people in your back pocket and they're giving you money. That would explain why you're screwing off with YouTube and not really giving a crap. So I'm confused. Do you want the attention on YouTube or don't you? Do you want to come on YouTube and make money or don't you? It's your channel. You can do what you want, but you need to pick a lane and stay in it. And if reactors start reacting to other people or other things, don't get mad about it. You're setting that in motion. If you become too boring, we got to keep things interesting for our audience and for our subscribers. We got to do what we got to do, same as you. Don't get mad if we cover you a lot less. If there's nothing to talk about, there's nothing to freaking talk about. And right now there isn't. Do you understand me? There's nothing to talk about. You're not doing anything. I'm not saying you have to go out and do a bunch of party favors and get high as a kite and go wild. You don't. There's so many things in the world to talk about and to do that could make your content interesting. Is that you're too lazy. You're not willing to do your homework. You're just phoning it in. Well, do what you do, mama. But people are getting very, very bored of you. And that's very dangerous for you. Because if people get bored, then reactors are going to just stop covering you altogether. And the spotlight's going to go down to somebody else. And you're going to lose it. And part of your channel's success, and you cannot deny this, part of the reason why your channel grew is because of the reaction community and all the reactors, all the people that were covering you. That spreads your name all over YouTube. You remember, you used to be cool with the reactors. You understood the symbiotic relationship and you were fine with it until you weren't. You got mad because you blamed us for your lack of money, although it's not our fault you got boring and you changed the formula. Not our fault at all. Trying to blame us for your lack of money when at the same time you were taking money out of your own pocket and giving it to losers like Natter. How much money did you spend on him? Thousands. Imagine how much money you'd have in pocket if you hadn't given it to him. So you're going to blame us for taking your money away from you at the same time you were giving it to other people. Natter took more money from you than we ever would. But you were okay with that. You were okay. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Let's go.
There was like maybe one day when it was nice on Tuesday. So, yeah. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Gabriel. Cats bring us closer to God. Yes. Honestly, I would never think to have a cat before you, babe, but I love cats, though. Yes.
Look how... Y'all look at the chat. This is so ridiculous to me. Somebody turned on slow mode. Why? There weren't that many people in her chat this morning. But you can tell how many people were in her chat by the way the chat is moving upward. The more people there are in the room, the faster it's going to go. But look, it's hardly moving. Why turn on slow mode?
Hi, Sabre. Really? Yeah, exactly, babe. Like you never thought to, and I was like, let's get one. Yeah.
When I do my tarot live, Chantal, my chats move faster. I'm just throwing that out there. I just want to make you aware of that. When I do my tarot card reading lives on you, my chat moves a lot faster than that. Dang. Did you have 10 people in your chat today?
Yeah, it's
maybe that's the reason why she ended the live so quickly, because there weren't that many people in her chat and there wasn't much conversation. And Chantal's like a toddler like that. She'll get mad. Oh, there's not enough people to give me attention. Therefore, I'm out of here. Okay, be out of here. You want more people the next time? Come on with something to make it interesting.
I don't know. It's like weird. It's like sunny but cloudy. So I don't know what's going to happen, but still waiting for Salah's sandcastle. Yeah, babe, go to the beach and make a sandcastle. Will you ever get a dog? No. That is not something I want to do. I'm totally a cat person, so yeah.
You're not an animal person. I don't care what the animal is. You're not an animal person. You do not care about animals. You do not respect animals. And you certainly do not know how to properly give them the care they need. You need to stay away from animals. All animals. I don't care if it's a cricket. Don't go near it. Every time you get near an animal, something bad happens to it.
Hamster. There's mosquitoes here. I forgot about the existence of mosquitoes. I don't know if there's mosquitoes in cool.
Why are you hating on mosquitoes? They're doing the exact same thing you do, sucking off of people's blood. Why you got a problem with mosquitoes? You got a lot in common with them.
Wait, I've never seen one. Would take forever to finish. Have you been to the Cafe Chantals? No, I haven't. V. You're going in the pool? Nice. Golden girl, enjoy.
This live is 14 minutes and 30 seconds. We're at the 8-minute mark, and I'm like, it's dragging on so much. How is that possible to have a short live and it feels like it's taken forever?
Hi, Isla. Yeah. The pool is full in Kuwait, so just busting today. Hello.
You know what? She continues to be this boring and nearly put me to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and get my pillow and just bring it over here just in case I doze off.
Oh.
Where's my
Like
pillow?
paradise. I hate mosquitoes. Yeah, like I never do you have mosquitoes in Kuwait, babe? I don't think so. I don't know. I can bury Salah in the sand. Yeah, not the other way around because I'm claustrophobic, so sorry. Would you let me bury you in the sand, babe? Imagine. Replace your cat's litter box every 1 to 2 months? No. The whole box? No way. It's too hot for mosquitoes in Kuwait. You think so? That's not a good sign. Ah. What does TS mean? There are 11 mosquito species. Wow, I guess I got lucky. Never.
So why did you do this live this morning? To come on camera and talk about mosquitoes? Really? You couldn't look up stuff on Google, stuff going on around the world and bring up topics of interest? Is it really that hard, Chantal?
Never seen them. I mean, yeah, we do go out enough that I would notice. Especially
God, shut up.
Fifth. I'm just joking. That's cool. You didn't see, right, babe? Yeah. A long time. Dubai and Kuwait are close enough to one another, but there hasn't been. Sometimes when it rains hard, there's like flooding, but not that bad in Kuwait. Just 12 noon. I've eaten all the chocolate cakes, chips, beezing. Silly. Hope you enjoy.
Well, that pretty much confirms it. So this person, Silly S, says, it's 12 noon and I've eaten all the chocolate cakes, chips. I don't know if they mean like chocolate chip cakes or potato chips or chips that have chocolate chips in them. But they're saying, Beezing, thanks for coming live. So that pretty much confirms it, that there are people in Chantal's audience, not just the people that are the feedies, but people they might have also issues with food. You know, like does attract like. And for those people in her audience that you've got issues with food, don't look at Chantal and use her lives and her channel as a way to distract yourself from getting healthy and fixing that. Don't do that. Don't avoid taking care of your health. Look at her. Look at the way she's neglected her health and all the health issues she's got. Is it wise to look at her lives and go, oh, I found a kindred spirit? We're so connected. We're so alike. If that is the bonding point between yourself and Chantal, it's a bad one. Fix yourselves.
There aren't really any bugs here in LA either. Really? Hello, Sue-Ann. Walaikum salam. That's so weird. You still get mosquitoes in Texas?
Really? We're going to spend this live talking about mosquitoes?
That is strange. Oh, well, I don't know what else to talk about, honestly.
Girl, what? She decided to turn on the live today. Nobody forced her. She decided to turn on her camera and go live. We're not even 11 minutes in. And she just said, I don't know what to talk about. How is that possible? How is it that to be a YouTuber, you've had a channel for 8 years and you've lived in Canada? You've got your experiences in Canada. You've been to Kuwait. You've got your experiences in Kuwait. You've been to Thailand. There are things you talk about that you experienced in Thailand. You were in Cuba. All the things in Cuba. And you dare to come online and say, I don't know what to talk about? Well, then why do a freaking live? Again, why not wait until you've got something to say something? You're just doing this for the ad money. That's all. You know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Chantal turned on a live and she decided to put the camera facing a wall and making everybody watch paint dry, or put the camera facing the lawn and she says, you guys can watch the grass grow. And that's the live. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
That's why I haven't really been doing lives much. I just don't know. I haven't really been feeling it. I don't know why.
You're burnt out. I know you watch my videos, Chantal. You are burnt out. You've been on YouTube for 8 years. And you came on YouTube. You are not a creative person. You are not a artistic person. You're not a person that you are a writer or, say, a painter or a sculptor. You don't have the usual, say, artistic talents. You don't do any dancing. You have no real talents beyond lying and manipulating and conning people and telling tall tales. But you wanted to make it on YouTube and you wanted to make money. So knowing that you didn't have any talents, you came on YouTube and you rode piggyback off of a trend. You saw the mukbang trend, you like to eat food, and you decided, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to get myself some attention and some money. And it worked. Because not only did people watch you because of the mukbangs, you attracted the FOODIEs, who then in turn not only watched your videos, they sent you money on and off of YouTube. And they bought you clothes and they bought you food. You know they did. And I know they did. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You can't lie to somebody who's been there. Not that I ever catered to feeders, but hey, I had an issue with food. That's the whole reason why I started reacting to you. Because I saw you monetizing your addiction. You gave it a job. You weren't interested in healing. You were interested in continuing the hurt for profit's sake. And so you did. So you, not having any real talents, not interested in cultivating any talents of interest, you basically fudged it. Started coming up with all these really extreme story arcs, using shock and drama to keep people interested. And you've done that for quite a while. You've done everything you can do on YouTube without really going over the line and breaking terms of service into the extreme. And you've reached a place where there's nowhere left to go. You've done everything you can do to shock us and surprise us and make us feel disgusted. You've shown us every part of your body. You talked about every shocking topic you could. Where do you have left to go? Nowhere. You're at the end of the road. Had you played your cards right, you could have had money in the bank and money invested. And right about this time, when you're feeling that personal burnout, you could take a break and get yourself together. But you, being the idiot that you are, you thought that the YouTube train would last forever, that you'd always be making the big money. It would never slack off. It would never change. You thought people were absolutely addicted to you. And then you found out otherwise. Your money started to dip. People started getting bored. Now here you are. You put yourself in the corner that you're in by just doing the most to keep people interested, by creating the story arc where you're claiming to be a Muslim woman, which means you can't go wild. You can't show us, your head, bald or not. You got to keep everything covered up. You can't be around other men. You decided that. You decided, I want to portray myself this way, while portraying yourself that way and making it seem like it's real life, that is for real. You're putting restrictions on yourself. And I thought, you don't like restrictions, Chantal. Why are you putting so many upon yourself? Surely you're not happy with that. Because that's not who you are. but you put yourself in a box. And you're the only one that can break the box down and step out of it. You are feeling boxed in because you decided to be a modest woman, and that's not who you are.
You haven't had any food since yesterday? Are you going to eat? They breed in water? Oh, okay. ABCD Daphne. Can you travel to Toronto? I don't feel like going to Toronto. I don't feel like going. I don't know. I'm just in like a blah mood.
You're always in a blah mood. Maybe you're in a blah mood because you're broke. It's right before payday. She's broke. And when she's broke, she can't spend money. She can't buy anything. She can't go anywhere. She always goes through this. Right before payday, she's broke. So she can do nothing and go nowhere. So I'm in a blah mood. No, that you're not in a blah mood. You're just broke. You're broke. And you can't go wild buying takeout. Watch what happens after she gets paid. See if she's still in a blah mood.
This trip. I don't know why. Thank you, Victoria. It's a dress. Yeah. Yeah, I have some things to do today. Take us to get food. I don't even know what I want to eat. I'm tired of thinking about it.
There we go. People in our chat. Can you take us to get food? When I see things like that in her chat, people talking about food, asking her to go get food, go get dessert, I want to look at those people and go, why are you so focused on her eating in front of you? If you got a food obsession, why don't you indulge in it yourself? Oh, that's right, because you don't want to ruin your health. You want to watch somebody else ruin theirs. All of you selfish feeder people. Shame on you.
Ugh. I deal with many mosquitoes, beauty bites, and also bacne. I like the word bacne. I don't think I have much bacne. Maybe like a pimple or two, but no, I don't have bacne. I always ask, do I have bacne?
Who are you going to ask? Who's looking?
But or my heel. I always have to go to the bathroom when I go.
Okay, this is an interesting comment from Mars saying, I get it. Come up with a topic that has nothing to do with you. That is something we could discuss. Don't ask me to, because I couldn't think of anything on the flight. Yeah, according to Chantal, nobody can talk about anything from her past. I don't know why you VIPs put up with this. You're going into somebody's chat and there's a whole laundry list of things you can't talk about. What can you talk about?
In my life. Hey, Vanessa. Hi, April.
You almost
Hey,
done.
Chantal. Really, April? Glad I can keep it. You only get pimples once a month. During the time of the month, Anastasia, that's normal. Your hormones fluctuate and things, you know?
She is just blah, blah, blahing. So this live ended all of a sudden, and she said, I got to go find a bathroom, but I waited a while. How long does it take to find a bathroom? I don't think she was looking for a bathroom. I think she was doing something she wasn't supposed to do. Oh, you know what? Those of you that are my subscribers, you guys, you give me the constructive criticism, and I'm here for it. But I've been yelled at before. Well, not really yelled at. That's too much. I have been told before. That's the correct term, told. I have been informed that sometimes at the end of Chantal's lives, like there's something there that I missed. Like I try my best to condense down her boring lives to where it's, I just want to get the meat and potatoes and go. I don't want to sit here for every single second. And sometimes me being misimpatient, like I cut out the end part of her video. So I remember that today, and I'm like, we're going to go to the end and see what's up. And I'm glad I did, because look, this person, Stephanie, who's been a member for 1 month, saying blocking members, that's great. So I guess there's a moderator, possibly Salah, blocking paying members. And I've been watching the chat. I don't see anybody saying anything awful to Chantal. So why are members getting blocked? Well, I think I have an answer. Y'all want to hear it? It's really simple. Chantal's broke, and she likes to play a game with her own VIBs. In order to get more money out of them, she will purposely block people. What she's counting on is those paying members who got blocked. They're going to get upset for being blocked, for being pushed out of the foodie arena. And they'll make another account and get another VIB membership. That way, Chantal gets $10 out of that person versus $5. That is something that she used to do all the time. She played that game with her members. She would purposely block people, counting on the fact that they would freak out, get another account, make another membership, and she would get double the money out of one person. So are you doing that again, Chantal? Scamming more money out of people?
Okay, I have to come back because I have to use the bathroom.
Interesting how that was sent, and then all of a sudden she's got to go to the bathroom.
I'll be back after.
Yeah, okay, and she never did. At least I don't think she did. You know what? Let me go check. Let me go check. Did she ever come back? I'm looking on the list of channels that I'm subscribed to. Nope, she never did. And it's been a while. It doesn't take that long to find a bathroom. Liar. You probably ran off to go be with Natter or do some party favors or something. Liar. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this shorter react today. It's only an hour. It's not 2. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like, what do you think? What do you think she's up to today? Where do you think she's going? I think she's going to go spend time with Nads. It's close to payday. He's going to want to keep her close to get his share of her paycheck so that maybe she can buy party favors and alcohol for him and Dee Dee, partying on her dime. He's going to be right there to get his share because he knows you leave her alone with her money, she's going to spend it all on nonsense. And please let me know what you think about the intro. Would love to hear from you. Okay, so I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and post this to YouTube, and I wish everybody a wonderful day. Until then, please take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.